Welcome to tutorial number 30 of the blog marketing series. My name is Phil Ayers, and I'm here to talk with you today about driving instant traffic to your blog. Because in the end, that's what we're all about, isn't it? Well, not really. What we want is long-lasting traffic. But if we can get people there and provide them good content to keep them there, our hope is they'll continue to come back. But I'm going to talk to you about what you can do right here and right now in the next 20 minutes to bring traffic to your blog immediately. First of all, one key to driving instant traffic is to take advantage of big news events. Think about what's going on in the news. Go to CNN.com. Go to FoxNews.com. If you have a political website, this becomes even easier. Because there's so many news stories and things to talk about, and you have such a ready-made community of people who are willing to come to your site. But really, when it comes to business stories or whatever, there are tons of stories that are going on right now. Tons of news, probably, that you could blog about and drive instant traffic to your blog. Next, think about pop culture. For those of you who have stuck with me through the last 30 tutorials, you probably heard me talk about I have a political blog. It's TennesseeTalk.com because I'm from Tennessee, and I talk about Tennessee news, politics, sports, etc. Well, you might recall that in 2006, if you watched the show The Bachelor, God help us, I did watch that show at one point, but The Bachelor lived in Nashville, and one of the girls on the show lived in Nashville. Well, I happened to hear from a good friend, because at the time I was living in Nashville, and Nashville's a pretty small community, heard from a friend that the girl who was on The Bachelor, who The Bachelor picked, was actually dating someone else. So I happened to mention that on my blog, and you would not believe the amount of traffic that immediately came to the blog. So think about things like American Idol. Think about, that's going on at the time that I'm doing these video tutorials, and that's just an absolutely huge subject. Maybe you want to talk about the American Idol episode last night. Maybe you want to talk about what's going on with some celebrity divorce. I have no idea what your blog is about, but if pop culture fits within the parameters of your blog, it's a great way to attract traffic. Next, watch trends. I would encourage you to go to Alexa Movers and Shakers. It is www.alexa.com/site/ds/movers_shakers ? It will give you a great idea of the stories that are being blogged about, what's hot and what's not. And you want to get on that hot bandwagon and attract people quickly by using what's hot and what's current and what people are talking about. Next, I would look at Technorati Popular. www.technorati.com/pop. Very similar. Will give you all the modern stories or things that are hot right now, what's popular, what's being talked about in today's quickly expanding technology industry. Topics like Web 2.0, what's going on with the iPod, what's going on with the iPhone, what Steve Jobs is up to. Those kinds of topics tend to be very hot on any given day, but go to these websites and find out exactly what is being talked about. And also, Technorati.com/tag will give you the category tags that are I think it's the 100 category tags that are the most popular. So you can just even go look at that list and just see what's hot, what people are blogging about right now, what are the most hot tags out there. Also, I put in here, check out Dig. See what people are digging and blog about it, or start your and blog about it. And not only should you blog about it, you should turn around and promote it on Dig. So if someone talks about one aspect of American Idol, some guy that they thought was exceptionally deplorable, then you could talk about another guy that you saw on American Idol that was even worse. So there are many ways to use these media sources to capitalize off trends in pop culture. Next, I would look at Slashdot.org. Great stories. It'll keep you current on what's hot and what's popular. And that is about all we have time for today. Thanks for listening. Look forward to talking with you very soon.